Hey, hello, and welcome back to Good Knit Kisses. I'm your host, Kristen, and today is Wednesday, GKK, Needles and Yarn Day. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. It is the day after Valentine's Day, and today is a great day to go get some sales. I'm talking yarn, people, but you could head over to Michael's, and you could probably get a bunch half off in the candy section, the Valentine section, and all your other crafty supplies. For like super crazy prices off. I'm sure all those fun Valentine stuff will be good. You know, I have a friend who loves to make cards, and one of the tips that she told me is she gets all kinds of embellishments and things like that the day after holidays, and then uses them the next year. And so like she'll take like little scrap pieces from sale crafts, like even if it's like a garland, and she'll take pieces from the garland and use those in crafting cards and other things, or like tags and stuff for the next year. And she just stockpiles it. So, I mean, she uses it. But anyway, I thought that was a cool tip. So today's a good day to go get stuff that could be usable next year for a really good deal. So anyway, good morning. Hey, Chris, I see you hopping on. And Heather, welcome. I am on like the 5th day of migraines and headaches. It's glorious. Not. This is like, I put a little bit of makeup on my eyes. I really didn't do much. I didn't want to put any mascara on because normally I don't wear makeup, but anyway, I was afraid if I rub my eyes, I'll get mascara on it. Anyway, I hope you're doing well today. And the people who are snowed in, I hope you have a little bit of relief. Joanne up in Maine, she was telling me that they had like several feet on their roofs and stuff, and like people coming over and, hey, can I clean your roof off? Which is awesome. I think I'd be hiring that service out, wouldn't you? Good morning, and I hope our friend Heather out in Tornado Alley was doing okay. And then we have people near Sacramento who the levee was going and the dam was breaking, and oh my gosh, there's all kinds of things happening. So I hope you are well today, whoever is out here today, lovelies. Anyway, Chris says, boy, if you're not feeling well, take a break from broadcasting. We understand. I know. I had such... Am I just really too bright, or does that just look like it to me? I don't know. I debate on not broadcasting if I'm not feeling well, because I was gone for so long with doing my move and stuff, and people were like, where are you? So it's kind of taking a while to get ramped back up. But anyway, today I did want to show you the kit. This is the kit that you get. Let's talk about the knitting kit. This is from Mary Maxim, and this is the video that came out on YouTube at midnight. So we have a giveaway on this. We're giving away 2 kits, and I have one here, and then Mary Maxim is actually going to send it out directly. We're going to do one winner for the States and one winner international. That could be anywhere outside the United States. So you have 2 chances to win, and there's also a coupon code. Yay! So if you are not subscribed to my blog, or really just looking out on there, go to goodknitkisses.com and click on the blog, and you will find the latest and the greatest blogs, or you can go to just goodknitkisses.com and see whatever pops up. The very first one that pops up is the latest, but it kind of scrolls through. And so if you click on blog, you can find all of those there. You can also search that website. It's highly searchable. Anyway, so I blogged on this. I showed a couple step out moves from this, but I also have a complete video on making your first mitered square that appears in this. I'm going to open this up. We're going to do a little unboxing. Really, it's just an unzipping and show you this yarn and stuff. A little bit closer look at what it looks like when you get it, but the video tutorial is on Good Knit Kisses. Now the blog has all the details about how to do the giveaway. It's got all the little details, extra chances to win, all that. So, and then that will be tabulated next week, and you'll have throughout the day on Wednesday next week to get your entries in, and then we'll announce the winner on the blog on Friday and let you know. I might do a Facebook Live video, but I'll definitely be putting it on the blog, so the winners will be listed there. So anyway, I'm going to say hi and good morning to everyone. While y'all were jumping on, I just figured I'd say all that. Good morning, Chris and Heather. Heather, how are you doing today? Brenda, Bridget Marie, how's your head? I'm working on it. Jill, Angela, hey, and Susan. Carol, I see you jumped on, and Mickey, Susan and Martha, another Brenda. Hey, Robin, you're still working on hubby's loom knit steep diagonal scarf. Thought you might short stop and make it into a cowl if he prefers. Oh yeah, so you're gonna ask him about it? Let me know if you make it into a cowl. I'd love to see a photo. I'd love to see a photo of it either way. You're welcome to post your progress photos on Good Knit Kisses page, and I'd love to share it. Of course, if it's for someone, I understand. Maybe posting after you give it to them. Good morning, everyone. I lost my place. Are you sending me bacon and eggs, Martha? I love your emojis. That looks good. Here, let me just run out and get something. I haven't had my breakfast yet. Oh, that sounds good. Why is this not scrolling? Facebook. There we go. Hey, Pam Roberts. Good morning. And Rebecca. Oh, Robin says, even though she doesn't needle knit, you enjoy listening while you take breaks on loom knitting. Oh, great. Hey, Joanne, I see she hopped on. Joanne has been feverishly working on the giveaway stuff in the blog with me. So thank you for all your hard work. Joanne comes up with all those clever memes that we've been doing recently. How are y'all loving those? Be sure and pass them around if you like them. It's so fun. Cheryl and hey, Steven, I see you. And okay, Heather, so you're doing good? Good, I'm so glad. They were all around you, but you just got rain. We got rain too, but I'm really glad you didn't get that tornado, so that's good. I'm very glad. Carol, hey, good morning. And Inga, good morning. Linda, Lori, hey, morning all. Today's frog day. Are you frogging some projects today? Maybe you're salvaging the yarn from it. That would be fun. Hey, Karen and Erica. Oh, Robin says it's not a surprise, especially since this Facebook account is his. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. So he will decide about the cowl when you get far enough along. That's good. All right, I'm going to jump into some coffee, and then I'm going to open up this kit, y'all, okay? All right. So I'm going to flip the camera. Here's the kit. This is what you get. Now, remember, if you do like Mary Maxim, there is a coupon code. Now, I'm sure it's a one-time thing. So if you want to get this this kit, it's just under $30 US, and you're going to get this I think it's like $29 US if I remember correctly. It's listed on the site, I believe, on my site, on the blog. And you get 10% off, the 10% off coupon code. I would get it to get your yarn, and if you wanted to get anything else on their site, it's off your total purchase, so not just the one thing. So if you wanted to get the kit, though, I would get that, and then if you had other purchases, so yay, right? So anyway, so I'm guessing it's a one-time use. I don't think it's like probably a forever thing. So okay, let me flip the camera. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I flip this thing. Hold on one second. You like the colors? You're about to see even better colors. Oh, let me see if we can flip this. Here we go. All right. Let me adjust my stuff, get some better lighting. Okay, so this is, let's see if I can, I'm sorry, just hold on. There we go. Is that better? Okay, so this is the kit, and it comes in one of those zipper bags, you know, kind of like you got some sheets or something. And so it's a great, I think they're good project bags because they just hold on to all that yarn for you. Now I have some notes written on the side, but this is how it comes. So I've obviously used this bag, and then this is the pattern here. So it's a it's not loose leaf, so like you can take it and then fold it in your plastic, you know, bag, and then like if you have one of those sleeve clear sleeve things, you just fold it however you need it. So what's nice is the sheets won't come apart. You won't lose the sheets, so that's good. That's happened to me before in a pattern. Anyway, it lays out all the rows and gives you like a diagram. I hesitate to show the entire thing. And then now this is how the kit comes, and it comes with 5. And yes, I did not use this yarn. They gave me some extra balls to work on this. So let me show you the balls here. Now the pattern is in color Umbria. Okay, so this is Mary Maxim Milan, and it's 3.5 ounces, 219 yards per ball. They're 100-gram ball, or 200 meters, and they're it's a number 3 weight. Umbria is the color that's shown here, but what I picked out, and there's like, I think there's 6 colors in this one. I picked out Sicily, color 559, and I think it's really pretty. It's got this chartreuse green in it, and like a darker forest green, and then a teal, a brown, goes into like a lavender just a short while, and then this pretty purple, and then it also has like a gray. So I'm going to show you how that works up. And then here's this one. It's got a little bit more green in this one. These are all the same colorway. It's got multiple colors in it. I think I actually said it's all the same color in my video, but I mean it's the same colorway. I mean, so this one is how all these are. And like this one has a little bit more teal in this one. So when you put this wrap together, it's going to have quite an array of color in it. It'll be really, really pretty. Isn't that nice? So if you need to make a really big triangular shawl or wrap, this is a good one. It's 63 inches by 35 inches. So about 5 feet by 3 feet at the longest. And but anyway, so it all goes back into this bag here. Let me put this away, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's the bag. Again, this is the Mary Maxim Milan, and this has a roving. It's a roving type yarn. If you've used a roving yarn before, and this. Oh, by the way, the content is 80% acrylic, 20% wool. So anyway, all right, here we go. This is the colors. Look how that works up. Isn't that gorgeous? Now it's curling, and it does say in there that you may have to block the edges a little bit, so I will have to block the edges. But you end up picking up, you work the cast on here, and you work it in this mitered square, and it closes off at this end, and then you pick up stitches, and then you work your next one, and then you pick up stitches and you work your next one, and it lays out how the triangular shawl goes, and then at the end, you actually work triangles to fill in the gaps. And so I actually show how to do this entire mitered square here. And then, of course, the pattern you're going to want just because it has all the notes on it. But, and then I don't give you all the pattern, of course, because you need to get the kit. But I show you how to do all the stitches that you're going to need in order to make the triangle, which has a slightly different way to do it. And so I actually showed picking up the stitches and going. I actually went this far on the video, so you can see how like you've got like this is an extra cast on side, and then this is where the stitches are. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? So see, here's the colors. So when I cast on originally from a different ball, I picked up I happened to pick up like the darker yarn that's like a black. This is like a very, very dark gray right here. And it was, well, it might have been like in this mid section here. See how it like, it's actually a little bit light. Let me see if I can get better lighting on it. See how it's actually gray right here. It's coming off a little bit darker on the video, but I had started my cast on in this, and then I was working in a low light situation. And so For starting a pattern, it would have been fine if it was like my third or fourth block, but it was just a little too difficult. So what I did is I went and found another ball that I wanted to start with, and I pulled from the center, and it had this real pretty green. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to start with this one and then work my way. And then it turned into the dark, but by that point I already had the pattern down. And then it came back to the green, and then there goes your teal, and then your darker teal, and then your brown going into the lavenderish color ish, because it fades in and out, and then the purple, and then it fades back down. And then, so I love that it kind of fades in and out of the color. Isn't that neat? Not pretty? And then it goes back down to the teal. So if you love those colors, that's a good one for you. And I would suggest, if you want to try 5 balls of them, I would suggest getting this wrap pattern and try it. It is an intermediate pattern. However, because I'm showing you everything, if you're not an ultra beginner, I wouldn't call it an easy pattern, but I would call it, if you are an advanced beginner, like you're not quite sure if you're ready for the next level, do it, try it, because I think with my instruction you'd be able to achieve those things, because I walk you through it, and because you have the pattern all spelled out, then you've got that to take notes with. I have some of these notes here because in the pattern they work you up to like row I think it's 17, and then they give you instructions, and so I talk about that, and so every time I decrease a certain thing, I start checking them off on the side, and so that's how that works. So I was gonna see if y'all have any questions. Let me scroll along and look. Get my ball out so y'all can see that other colors. Let's see, do we have any questions? Susan says, pretty colors, but I don't knit. I can do all others, but knitting is not my forte. You love the purple, Brenda? Good morning, Marie. I see you hopped on. Hey, Ada, good morning. Oh, you're getting everyone's comments 2 times, Heather? I'm sorry. It must be a Facebook issue. Can you just buy the pattern? That's a beautiful colorway. I don't think you can. You'll have to go look on their site, but I believe you have to get the... I mean, basically the pattern is free when you consider you're getting 5 balls of this. So, yeah, and of course you can use this on anything. But yeah, so you're basically buying 5 balls of yarn, and then you've got the pattern. So, but yeah, in order to get the pattern, you're getting the yarn. It's a really pretty yarn. Boop. So, anyway, I like it. Let's see. Morning sunshine. Thank you, Ada. Are these colors in stores? These colors are not in stores. They're at Mary Maxim. They are online, and so that's where you would get the kit. So the blog, if you go to Good Knit Kisses blog, you'll see the link to get this, but you'll also see the coupon code, and you'll see my video. It's embedded in the wow, that's really bright. The coupon code is embedded in the website. And I'm sorry, the video is embedded in the website, and so my tutorial, so you'll be able to see how to make it. So there's like 6 special colorways in it. So Martha says there may be some beginners. Can you show how to block in the future? I do have a wet blocking video. So yeah, I have a wet blocking video where I show you how to get it wet, kind of the proper way to do that, proper way to roll it out, and then pin it. I have a, let me see if I've got something on that. I can talk about that for a second. Let me find my, sorry, you're hearing me rummage around. I'm trying to find something. I love these for wet blocking, or any kind of blocking, even if you steam blocked and then you kind of, you set it out to hold it. But I use these knit blockers from Knit Picks. These right here, Knitter's Pride. Not Knit Picks, I think. Knitter's Pride knit blockers, and you've got the rust-free pins in them, and there's 2 different sizes. But yeah, I have a video on how how to wet block in general. I'm not sure if I had these when I started or not. I've now bought 2 packages of them. I want to say they're like $30 or something. But yeah, we can talk about that for a second. Oh goodness, there we go. If you haven't blocked before, you can get these blocking boards or mats. Now these are made for it. I don't use them. I just use my kiddos. Oh, that's, yeah, they're showing theirs. I have like letter blocks from when my kids were younger that I use. And anyways, you can see how these little blockers will hold out these details here. And then once it's dry, then it holds that shape. So, and these, I'm not paid in any way to do this. I'm just telling you this product I like. But yeah, if you use those T-pins or whatever you use, make sure that they're rust resistant, stainless steel pins. And basically all this is a bunch of T-pins. I mean, I don't know if they have the T-pins inside, but like they made it to where you can just go. So like, let's say I have my blocker here. I would just go crunch and put it in there. Now you could put it in like some people put a towel out on their bed and then use the bed as the part that they put it into. So, but yeah, like if I was blocking this one out and there was a board underneath here, then I would roll this out like this, and I would have this all already damp. And then I would go to the edge and go through a couple of these stitches and kind of line it up and put it out straight like this. And then I get the next one and then do that, you know, and have them all lined up and make sure it's all in line. And then once it's dried, it would actually stay like that. And then for stubborn stuff, I'll use steam, but I like to wet block. That's my preferred method. But sometimes I have to use steam. So wet blocking, the reason why I like to say that is wet blocking is good for all materials, whether it's natural or acrylic or whatever. Some people say, oh, acrylic doesn't block. Yes, it does, but sometimes it's stubborn. So, excuse me. Let's see. And I might make a future steam blocking video. Crystal wants to know if I can do this on the loom. I'm sure you can. I have not, I haven't done a test yet, just because I was working on the video. Sorry, I'm trying to find a loom that's appropriate. I would get like the all-in-one loom if you did that. So for needles, I used a US 7, or it's a, what is this, a 3.5 or 4.5 millimeter? Where's the thing? 4.5 millimeter. And it calls for like a 24-inch cord. This one's like a 32 or something. And I used a, this is actually an olive wood. So it's smoother. I wouldn't use a bamboo. I would probably use a smooth birch wood or a metal. And then if you wanted to use a loom, you have to remember that the wrong side rows are going to be all right side. And so you do the opposite stitch. So knit the knits and purls the pearls. Purl the pearls. Yeah. And then, yeah, I would use like a 3/8 gauge. I want to say that would be, so a small gauge loom. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Do we have any other questions? Love the kits. It's all there. Yeah. It is all there, except it doesn't have the needle. So if you need the needle, they have them. They have different ones. I asked them if they recommended a particular one for this, and they did not. So I actually got this needle at my local yarn store. I have Knitter's Pride needles. I have like interchangeable Knitter's Pride, but I actually had been wanting to test out this olive wood, and I like it. I do like it. I didn't like it at first. I thought, oh no, do I need to change? Because it was grabbing the roving yarn. But once it had been kind of like working with my hands, it's like it felt the oil of my hands. And then it actually ended up working really well. I think I just had to, it just had to get used to me. I had to get used to it. It's like driving a new car. I always love the feel of wood in my hands. It's less fatiguing because it warms up with my hands, and I like that. So, Oh, Heather, you're going to watch it on replay. It's messed up. I'm sorry. Yeah, you may have to just close out your app altogether. If you're on a phone, just double click and swipe up and close it out and come back. Thank you for the blog link, Joanne. Bridget, is there a yarn similar to that brand? Yeah, this particular yarn is sponsored by, this particular video is sponsored by Mary Maxim. So, I'm just letting you know this is a sponsored video. And there are other yarns out there. The other one that I know of that's similar-ish to it is, doesn't have near as many colors as this one, and it's a heavier weight. So this one has a finer weight to it. It's the other one's in a 4 category, and it doesn't cover the range of color that this one does. So that's why they call it the painted tiles wrap, because it looks like it's just been painted on. That's a great question, Bridget, though. Let's see. Caroline, here's the wet blocking video link. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Chris, you found a set of kid mats, like the blocking mats at the thrift store for $2. Good gravy, that's a good price. Pick those up, snatch those up. Yeah, definitely. And get yourself some knit blockers or the T-pins. Make sure, though, that they're rust proof. Painted Tiles Wrap blog link is now in there. Look for Carol. She posted it. Painted Tiles Wrap blog. It has all the details for the giveaway. It has the link to the video and the embedded video. So if you just want to watch it in there. And then, of course, it's got the details for the giveaway. That page will remain even after the giveaway because you'll still be able to watch the video. You'll still be able to search for it. You'll have the coupon code if you ever come back and decide to do it. I don't know. They didn't give me an expiration on the coupon code, but it definitely is for my peeps. So once you use it, you probably lose it, but it is 10% for everything. That's when I'm like, well, if you need a new needle, go ahead and get it because you're getting 10% off. So anyway, Jeanette, you lay a towel on carpet too and pin the carpet. Yeah, you have animals, so you don't do that. Yeah, a lot of people have pets and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't, well, if I actually like these better for having kids around because this one's less tempting for the kids to be like, oh, what are those? You know, like, yeah, they're these sharp things in them, but all the little pins and stuff, I think this has a more consistent technique to it when you pin it. It goes straight in. Plus, they're fast. Like, I don't mind blocking with these, so I ended up buying another set. They're expensive, but I was like, well, if I enjoy blocking with it, and I should block everything. You know, you're supposed to actually block your sample, like your, when you make a swatch, you're supposed to swatch and wash and block it, and then measure for gauge. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to show you all this sweater I'm going to work on later this month before I lose anybody else. I've got a sample that was sent to me, and this is from Yarn Inspirations. There is an easy sweater, pullover sweater. Hang on, I'm getting it out of the box. Oh, the bag is in the box, so that wasn't the sweater getting messed up. Hold on. Y'all are going to see this for the first time on camera. I have not shown this yet. I'm removing all the things that could hurt it, though, so. All right, right here. And it comes in this bag because that's how they sent it. Okay, this is what we're going to work on. And this will be a slow knit along. So on Yarn Inspirations site, I'm going to work on this stitch. Okay, I'll show you how to do the main stitch techniques, and that will be on their blog and website. And then we'll do a slow knit along and make an entire sweater this year. And so this is the sweater, and while I unfurl it here. This is, sorry, I'm getting the front. Here is the bottom. This is the twisted ribbing here for the bottom. And then this is the main stitch, and this is in Bernat roving. And can I just tell you, oh my gosh, I haven't used this yarn before. I'm waiting on mine, the color that I asked them for. Is this really way too bright on my hands? I have a snag on my finger. So anyway, this feels really good. I haven't used Bernat Roving before. It's so squishy. I think it's a bulky, I want to say. And anyway, it feels really good. Let's see. Sorry, I'm scrolling. Sorry, I'm scrolling to see if anybody had any questions. Okay. Yeah, do you think that's beautiful? And then here's the arms. It's the arm section. And then we do the end of the sleeve here. Like that. And then here's the neck. Coming up. They have a little tag in here for with the back of the neck. And so this is the opening here. So it's like one of those open soft turtlenecks. So it rolls. It's like a rolled neck. Let me pull it. Sorry, I'm kind of in a bad spot here for showing this, but so this is what it looks like. And then you roll it down like that. Am I zoomed in? Oh, I'm sorry, I was zoomed in. So anyway, this is really pretty. There's a picture right now in the lookbook. So if you go and look at the February lookbook for Yarnspirations, go to yarnspirations.com and go look for the sweater in the February lookbook. Isn't that lovely? And it's so squishy. I mean, like, really. So, and I'll teach you how to make this main stitch pattern. So yeah, you like the cowl neck? It's really nice. It's just soft and open. Cowl, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah. So, and then we'll work on it. I'll show the different sections we'll work on. But like I said, I will show you the main stitches that you'll need, and that will be the first thing that you see. And then I'll do a slow knit along and work on the different sections in a video. So, what's it called in the book? I want to say it's the easy pullover sweater. It's actually in the easy category for knitting. So, anyway. But this is comes in small or extra small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, 3, and so the 2 and the 3X are a combined number, and then the 4 and the 5XL are a combined size number. So everything else is by itself. Anyway, so there's instructions from extra small to 5XL. That's pretty great, right? Anybody give me a heart for that? So anyway, the blocking video link has been posted. Thank you, Joanne. And then I've got the link for, if you go to youtube.com/goodknittkisses, if you go to my YouTube channel, you're going to see the video that I just put up for the Mary Maxim, the painted shawls, the painted tiles shawl wrap. And that will be on there, and then the link to the blog will be there too. So either way you go about it. Anyway, so that. Yay, look at all those hearts. That's awesome. So anyway, yeah, this is a sweater. I'm loving it. Hello, make your first sweater with me. Yay. So yeah, it does look cozy and comfy. I really want to put it on, but I know it's not my size. It's tempting. I'm not sure which size this one is. I haven't measured it yet. I mean, this just came in the mail to me. But normally they don't send me the entire thing. So I'm actually going to get to hold on to this and feature in every video when I talk about the different section. And of course, I'll zoom way out and you'll be able to see the sweater better. And because right now this is just set up for a live video, not for like a tutorial. So normally in my tutorials, notice my hands and I was blown out looking. So I'll probably shoot this in 4K video, so it's like ultra clear. So not that that means much to y'all, but to me it does. So woohoo! Yeah, thanks, Carol. She is a quick draw on those links. Thank you. Just scrolling through. Yeah, Mark, that would be cute for a little dog sweater. Sure. You'd have to abbreviate it. But yeah, the name of the sweater. Oh, you found it. The Bernat Easy Going Knit Pullover. I was like, easy knit pullover. But yeah, Easy Going Knit Pullover is the name. Thank you for the link, Carol. You're so fast. Stephanie, I might just make this my first garment. A sweater for me. With your helpful tutorial, you might just get finished. Yeah. So I figured this would be good because basically you have all year. So I told them, I said, look, this is going to be like an easy knit along because it's an easy sweater. Excuse me. I've got stuff on the sweater and I'm picking it off. Fix the yard. Like picking it off. Anyway, but I was like, yeah, this would be a good one and we can kind of slowly do it. And I can show the techniques and then kind of piece it out. So the main slow sweater along will be on my channel on Good Knit Kisses, but the stitches in a small condensed thing. So if you're just like, I just want to learn the stitch, that will be on the Yarnspirations website, blog, and video up on their channel. So anyway, yeah. Do you guys have any questions for me before I head on out of here? It's been fun. Am I just super bright for you? I'm sorry. Let's see. I feel like I'm like so close. Here we go. Maybe that's better. I don't know. You're like, I don't want to get so close to you. You might be able to learn how to do it. Yeah. You know, I want you guys to, I want you to excel. So I do have a lot of basic stuff on my channel. And there's so many videos out there. And I've had people go, are you not doing loom videos anymore? Well, if you do follow me for loom, I do have a lot. And I will be doing more. But those are archived. I am going to be just adding more needle videos in, so you're going to see a lot more needle videos. However, when I can, I will translate those to the loom. But this sweater right now is going to be needle, and then any other loom stuff is going to be other things. But if I can get the stitch pattern done for the loom, excuse me, while I mess with my hair, then I'll do that. But you'll just have to realize that the pattern is written for needles. So yeah, it's a one-piece sweater, Ada. I believe. I don't have the pattern in front of me. I think you add it as you go. So a good practice one to look at is picking up stitches in like this mitered square one. Because technically, if you can do this, you can do this sweater. Because this is actually considered an intermediate pattern. You're picking up stitches, you're doing decreases, you're getting practice on all that stuff. I think garments just seem intimidating. But as long as you're just following the directions along, you should be fine. But we're going to follow them along together. I'm going to hold your hand. You're going to hold my hand, right? So I like to make as many mistakes as I can. Okay, I make the mistakes and I learn from them. Thank you, Marie. You said I'm a good teacher. You know what? I'm good at failing and figuring out how I failed and how I could help you. So that's what I'm good at. So I'm like, you're going to be tempted to do this and don't do that. This other way's better. But I also, you know, I learn from other people too. And if someone's like, hey, I found another way for you, you know, like, hey, this other thing helps just a little bit more. And I'm like, ooh, okay. So I've had people send me stuff before and let me know. So that's good. I taught you how to knit, Carol. Yay. I'm so glad. Are you going to try this? Are you going to try this pattern? You're missing me on the loom. I was here yesterday. I was doing loom stuff yesterday. Did you see that yesterday on Facebook Live, Stephen? I'm still here. I'm just splitting my time. What I like to do is learn how to do something on needles and then translate it to the loom. Sometimes that just takes a little bit longer than I want. And then of course doing daily Facebook Live, you know, kind of takes some of that time away. I also have a bunch of projects that I'm working on on the back end, trying to ramp back up and do some things. So anyway, I got a lot of balls in the air, but I am still around. I am still doing loom stuff. Hey, I got like 2 looms on my desk. You can't see it, but I got 2 looms behind this camera right now. So don't call them failures, call them opportunities, Linda says. Yeah. Marie, your husband's learning from me too? That's fantastic. We'll tell him hello. Hello, Mr. Meyer. Do you have a cousin named Mike? Sorry. Mike Myers. Love Mike Myers. I digress. You got him hooked. That's great. That's great. Well, I'm so glad you guys joined me today. I look forward to you working on the mitered square. Be sure and check out the giveaway, share it, and get yourself a kit. And I'd love to see your work. If you do the work, post it. Post it on the Good Knit Kisses page. When you make your first mitered block, your mitered square, post it. Let's celebrate with you. I'd be excited. So, anyway, hey guys, since you're still on here and I'm about to go, if you are interested in having me do a class, I'm actually thinking about doing a class, which is like a separate thing, not on YouTube, and breaking down some of those things that I've done. I'm thinking about doing my chic retreat cowl, broken down as a step-by-step class. If you're interested in that, let me know. And then we would have like discussions and, homework and stuff like to get those things done and kind of work out the logistics of that. Anyway, so if you're interested in that, I'd love to hear back from you, and you're welcome to private message me on, the Good Knit Kisses Messenger. That works well for me. So, Susan, you'd be interested? Yeah, it would come with a digital pattern, and it would come with the class, which would be broken out into easy, chewable, digestible lessons instead of just one big long loom along. And then I would be available for the occasional question or whatever, and a big discussion would be available, kind of like Craftsy, but it would be my private course. And then so you would have other people who are working on just that. So that would be amazing. You're interested, Brenda? Yay! Bridget, yes, where? It would be one that I'd be hosting on my site. So I'm working on something like that. If that interests y'all, I'm actually working on that. So Tracy, you're interested too? Awesome. So yeah, it would be separate from YouTube. It wouldn't have all the commercials, and not that I'm not going to be on YouTube, but this would just be like another learning tool to go deeper into what you are learning, to explore, and if you need that extra hand holding, that extra step to really get you to that next level, because I want you guys all to get to that next level that you want. So it would be amazing. Pam says, next time you're coming down to the new yarn store, let me know and you can meet up with me. Oh yeah, West 7th Wool. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I'd like to come. I wanted to come last Saturday, but that just wasn't in the cards. Chris says, awesome. Yay. Yay, another way to learn. Good. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you have a great day, and happy knitting and crochet. Bye. See you tomorrow.